So yesterday we talked about determining the graph for a slope-intercept form of function. Today we're going to try to determine the function for the graph. Right, so we're going to be working backwards. All right, so I'm going to give you the graph, and you have to come up with the function. All right, so let's say we have this graph here, and let me give you a line. Let's say it goes through this point, and it goes like this. Okay. Now, after looking at this graph here, I can pick 2 points that go directly through the coordinates. So I can say this point, and one that goes through it is this point. Okay. Now, I put a point here so you can determine where the intercept will be. All right, so we know it's going to start off with y equals, and we know it's going to have a slope, x, and then an intercept at the end. Let's go ahead and put our intercept in first. All right, so we know it's going to be at positive 2. That's our intercept. So we're going to have plus 2 at the end of this equation. Now, the only thing left is to determine the slope, which will go right there. Okay, so the slope of this, we're going to use these 2 points, this point and this point. Now, these are just 2 random points that I picked that I can identify directly from this coordinate plane, right? These 2 lines are directly through the coordinate plane. As you can see, this one is a little off, so I didn't pick that one. This one is also off the line, so I didn't pick that one. I picked 2 of them that were exactly on the line. So notice I go 1, 2, 3 units to the right. So that would go at the bottom of my fraction. And I go 1, 2 units up. So that would go at the top of my fraction, the numerator, right? So my equation for my graph line here should be 2/3 x plus 2. Okay. Now, what if I have another line going in the opposite direction? Our course would be a negative slope, right? So let's say our intercept is right here, and it goes this way. Okay. Let's say this is our other line. I'm going to do this one in blue, of course. We're going to put our x, and then we're going to do our intercept first. Our intercept should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, negative 5. So we know it ends in minus 5. And the next thing we'll do the next thing I need to do is to find my slope. Okay. So let's use this point, and let's just use our intercept point. All right. That's easy. I have 2 points. All right. And I can tell where they are. So the slope would be negative because I'm going left, right? Negative 2 would be on my denominator. I'm going to go ahead and put my negative sign. And I'm going up 1, so 1 would be my numerator. So negative half x minus 5 is my equation. All right, now what if I have a straight line just going straight through my y-axis, right? If it goes straight through my y-axis like this. All right, this one would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Y equals 7 is my intercept, right? Now, notice I don't have a slope. So what do I put here? Absolutely nothing. I could put 0x plus 7, but that would make no sense. So just 7 is what I have when I have no slope. I have a horizontal line. All right. Now, what if I have a line that goes through the origin? A line that goes through the origin. This one would not have a intercept, but it would have a slope. All right. And this is just 2 points here. Y equals no intercept, just a slope, and our slope is 1. So I'm going to say just 1x, or I could just say x, y equals x. No slope on this one, or no intercept on this one, right? Because it's going through 0. I could say x plus 0, but that wouldn't make sense. So I'm just going to say y equals x. Okay. So anytime it goes through the origin, no intercept. Anytime it has no slope, you will have no x. All right, remember those 2 right here. Remember these 2.